Alright, this is about to be probably one of the biggest and worst mistakes that I'm probably about to make. Hey, what's up guys? It's me, S95 here, back again with another video, and today we are finally here to get into what I wanted to finally get into. So, you all know that Beyblade X finally ended up releasing its UX line, which is the unique line of bays. This is pretty much like dual layer, this is pretty much kind of like dual layer slash, I wouldn't say god layer much. I think it's like, because basic line was like, I guess, spin gear? I don't know. So pretty much, this is just the UX stuff is pretty much just an evolution of the basic line stuff, which pretty much is a new system, well, not really a new system, but a new subsystem that goes with the Extreme Gear Sports system. Kind of like how, I guess this is technically like how they did dual layers and single layers back in Burst, and like metal system with metal system and a hybrid wheel system to a fault, which is fine. Like, I mean, these bays, like, I think it's been a long time coming, you know, for the evolutions and everything. Drawn Dagger and Hell's Chain did not count as evolutions. Same thing went for Night Lance as being an evolution to, or what we were led to believe would be an evolution to Night Shield. That ended up not being the case, and that those bays are completely their own thing, or their variants of Hell's like their variants of their already like coexisting bays. So these are evolutions. These are straight up other evolutions or variants of bays. I think this is a full-on evolution, as today we are finally going to be getting into 3 bays. Usually I only do 2 bays, but we're going to do 3 bays. And that is the 3 main releases of the UX system, that being DranBuster, HellsHammer, and WizardRod. So all of these bays belong to the main characters of Beyblade X, and we're finally going to get into them, starting with X's bay, DranBuster, and then we're going to have Bird's new bay, which is HellsHammer, and then we're going to get into Multi's new WizardRod. With that being said, I really got nothing else left to really say, other than the fact that I'm really excited to get into this. This is going to be probably a pretty big video depending on these reactions. And so I'm not going to keep you guys here for too long. So with that out of the way, let's get started.
Alright, we are back with all of the bays secured. In this video, we will unbox DranBuster because, of course, it's new X01, so obviously...
This is the starter. This is what's been teased for so long. So, new render of X, looking pretty snazzy. Gotta love our pro tags. Pretty much, I think a lot of speculation around this bay was definitely it was an Excalibur-like bay. That this was very heavily Excalibur-like inspired. Everything from the blade to the ratchet. And also, I like the little nod. I don't know if like, I don't know if like that's a nod to like the original I don't know if that's like a nod to like the original Valkyrie. Like, I don't know. It's a nice like little like, I don't know. I mean Taper got reused. I think Taper was reused, or repurposed, I should say. So now a cell is reused. And wow, that's a nice light launcher. That's a good winder though. I like it.
Now, DranBuster, the parts. Let's go through everything. One of the very first things that people noticed during the leaks and the official announcement of this brand new UX line is that the launcher hooks have now changed from metal to plastic. Teratomi did mention that the metal is now allocated to the rest of the design of the blade, so try not to think of it as we're losing metal. It's just being allocated somewhere else. Now, what will that mean for the durability of the launcher hooks? Who knows? We're going to have to battle a ton and see what the wear is like. The avatar design has, of course...
I mean, I think it'd be fine. It's just like, I just hope the hooks, like, you know, can compensate for the fact that these bays go, like, super high speed.
The blade itself does feel pretty heavy. and we'll definitely pick up a few of them. So
It's definitely like one-sided though. It definitely, I'd imagine it would have like a very much Excalibur feel.
And to complement the new design of the blade, we have the 160 ratchet. The shape is very obvious. It's meant to match the blade shape as well, and so you can line up the parts. I'll show you guys right here. You can see the main point of the ratchet lines up perfectly with the metal. I think the effectiveness of the ratchet lining up with the blade will really vary depending on the height of your opponent. The 2 shades of blue makes it...
Well, either way, you have the power to like just knock them around, unless they have like a really good strong defense.
Look at this bit, guys. Burst resistance is pretty high up there. You can see that the bulky part of the shaft is...
Well, yeah, because burst resistance on freaking drawn dagger was just crazy, like that had 0, like little to nothing. So pretty much more teeth or more gear parts essentially means that it will definitely hook on a lot easier and it will go a lot more faster, as opposed to the original 12.
You can also offset it as well if you simply spin your ratchet and lock it into your blade the exact opposite direction. You guys can get a more balanced setup.
I don't know. I mean, I wonder if that's a mode change, but I think it's more...
This will help out with the stamina a bit, but let's be real.
I don't know if that's a mode change, but even then, I feel like it's meant for the fact that the ratchet and blade are meant to align. So I don't think it will help much.
Or do you guys like the old ones more from the BX line? It does feel pretty hefty. I imagine this will do very well. You know what we gotta do? Test spin and test battle. Let's go. All right, first test launch with brand new DranBuster. Let's go. 3, 2, 1, go shoot.
Okay, very quick. It is very quick around the stadium.
Oh, dang, yeah, that stamina, man. Like, it drops pretty...
But yeah, no, I've seen, from what I've seen of DranBuster though, its stamina is very, it drains. It just drains.
Let's go. 3, 2, 1, go shoot.
Alright, let's go, DranBuster. Ooh, good hits. Got against Knight Lance.
Up against defense type, Knight Lance.
Stamina cannot compensate. This feels like, I don't know, this feels like a very, I don't know, this reminds me of Galaxy Pegasus or like Storm Pegasus. I think more Storm. But even then, Storm still had good life after death. Wow, yeah, no, stamina just cannot compensate.
Trickier to use, as you guys can see. 3, 2, 1, go shoot.
So it's really dependent on the fact you have to get those early hits in. Okay, there you go. It still does well against stamina types, though. So, I mean, you still got the type advantages. Alright, Hell's Scythe, I think? Yeah, this is Hell's Scythe. Ooh, nice. Not, I guess Hell's Scythe isn't the only heavy hitter now.
Hell's Scythe flying around the stadium, not bad at all. You can definitely feel the weight of this brand new DranBuster.
So this is HellsHammer.
Welcome back to another unboxing video. Hope you guys are having an amazing day. Today's video is UX02.
This is Hell's Scythe. Why did I say Hell's Scythe? It's HellsHammer, bro.
DranBuster, and then I skipped to WizardRod because
we are going to get to WizardRod. Do not worry, we are going to get there.
Go check those out if you guys haven't already. We're going to backtrack a little bit today. Now we're looking at HellsHammer, the balance type, Bird's new Beyblade. So with that said,
sound like he said bird rather than bird.
Is still, of course, a
which, by the way, in the dub, Bird is actually called Robin. Surprisingly enough.
You can see here in the general description.
Not a bad English name, though, to be fully honest. And also, we have that new render of Bird. Pretty cool.
So can't wait to take a look at that. We have the brand new 370 ratchet, which I
definitely. I feel like, I don't know why, but why is it that this feels way more, I don't know, three wings, like 3-winged designs, just, I don't know why.
The new bit that we have here is Hexa.
I don't know how to feel about the three blade design.
And yeah, hopefully it actually works in battle.
So Hexa is interesting.
It does come with a launcher as well. It does have a red and black theme. And
nice.
Let's unbox Hammer. Let's go.
Alright, here we go.
Finally be able to win a battle with his new bait. You guys that are following the manga already know what happens. Okay,
Okay, well,
good.
Bird
Launcher.
is still kind of on a losing streak, but I think he's getting better. He is getting better. At least anime-wise. I feel like Bird is somewhat getting better.
Let's quickly take a look at the launcher here. It's the Beyblade
Although I do wish he used Hell's Scythe a little bit more than Hell's Chain, though. But that's personally speaking. Because I know, like, right away, Hell's Scythe and Hell's Chain is going to be replaced by, Hell's Hammer.
Yo, first thing you'll notice is that the metal looks very thick.
Oh yeah,
Three-blade design.
it very much looks like very more smash, like it has way more smash potential.
Hell's Chain like. It feels like the design has kind of strayed from the previous phase. Not necessarily a bad thing, but it does stand out though when you look at it side by side with the other base. You can see that in between the metal blades that some of the plastic is exposed as well. For the millionth time, the metal is so thick, and the way that the metal is sloped, it's meant to smash into the opponent.
Definitely. I mean, it's in the name Hell's Hammer, so hammers are just meant to, like, freaking knock people around. Or knock bays around in this case.
It feels like this bay has definitely focused on the attack side a little bit more than the defense side. The Hell's Bay has always been able to
I wonder...
both. But this is definitely
something I've always wondered. I don't think the little, like, the gear bits in the middle, I don't think they move.
It is a brand new part, but we have had a 3-sided ratchet before. Now just in
I don't think they move anymore.
My 370 ratchet here has a little bit of excess plastic that wasn't cut off properly.
Probably shave it down, personally.
It's actually kind of sharp. Hopefully this will break off when I'm actually battling with it. Smooths out. It comes in this red and orange colorway, which matches the blade perfectly.
I actually like it.
The 570 that came with WizardRod is probably going to be more useful. Now onto the bit. Hexa. So brand new part here too.
Hexa looks interesting. But the thing is that it's such like, it's a weird, wacky part, but you wouldn't think it would work though. Like, it literally looks like it would not work, but you would be surprised for what its gimmick and what it has to offer. It is crazy.
So when this blade does attach itself to the extreme line, it should be pretty fast, but it will be a little bit harder to actually get on the extreme line too. Since the base of this bit is pretty wide, I have a feeling that the balance of this bit will be pretty good. Hopefully it means that the stamina is pretty decent. Alright, and let's put together HellsHammer. Hopefully the smash attack will surprise me and, you know, I'll actually want to use this bit more often, but I'm a little more excited to use the other two for sure. But that's
alright, come on man. Dude, don't diss HellsHammer. Come on man. Give it a chance. Give it a chance. I'm sure it'll be good. Alright, test spin, here we go. Oh wow, that is passive. That is really passive. I mean, remember Hell's Scythe and Hell's Chain? Like, Taper would make you, like, go all over the place.
It attaches and speeds up like crazy. But I do expect it to struggle to attach itself to the extreme line, just like the Accel bit. Okay, test battle time.
Alright, let's see though. Let's put that to the test. Alright, got it up against Knight Shield. Classic matchup. Ooh.
Oh, wow.
Alright. Okay. Ooh. Alright, let's go. Wow. Yeah, but it's got the stamina to make up for it, though.
Knight Shield just kind of went flying and did go sideways.
No, Knight Shield got knocked. Knight Shield got knocked, bro. Alright, Knight Lance. Ooh.
Knight Lance next.
It's so stable. Like, it's just so stable.
Wow, some good stamina from Hell's.
Wow.
Yo, this new Hexa bit, man, might be a good bit to use in defense and stamina combat.
That's crazy to me.
Tons of spin left. 3, 2, 1, go shoot.
Alright, what is this? Drawn sword? Yeah, this is drawn sword. Alright. Ooh.
Wow.
Alright. Oof. Okay. Recoil isn't necessarily too bad.
Extreme wow.
Recoil isn't necessarily bad,
Punched around,
but it definitely knocked around Drawn Sword like hell of a ton.
Actually working a bit. 3, 2, 1. We'll see.
Okay, Cobalt Drake. Bro, imagine we see this in the anime. Imagine. Like, I feel like we're getting up to that point.
Yeah, you are. Oh, did you back up, right?
Yeah, no, it's done.
Wow. The smash attacks are working. Not bad. Wow.
Definitely feels more defensive, though. That's a thing. It feels way more defensive rather than aggressive. It leans more on the defensive side rather than the aggressive side.
And yeah, not very quick around the stadium, but wow, look at the stamina.
But it still got crazy. Alright, this is WizardRod.
What is going on, guys? Hope you're having an amazing day. We are back with another Beyblade X UX unboxing, and we're going a little bit out of order this time. Normally, I would unbox HellsHammer first, but I'm just too intrigued.
Which, this is the... Technically, I'm going in order. So, this is Wizard Arrow. This is the third release on technicality.
So go check that one out if you guys haven't already.
So already off the bat, just comparing the packaging, it is a lot smaller due to the fact that WizardRod does not have a launcher. Unfortunately, I wish they gave it a black and yellow launcher. I wish we got like a yellow winder. That would have been nice.
Now let's take a look at the back of the box here.
New render of Multi, not bad.
You can see the character art here for Multi. Such a funny pose. It's like she's asking a question or something like that.
It's like, eh. Just give her glasses. Just give her the nerd glasses, and then you have that one emoji. Oh my god. I'm surprised they didn't use her idol render, but I guess because we got her idol render with Wizard Arrow, and we got her magician look with or her Mad Hatter look with I call it Mad Hatter. Her Mad Hatter look with Night Shield and Night Lance. So it's nice that we have kind of a more neutral render. Pretty cool. So it kind of like, I don't know, it kind of rounds it out a little bit.
The one that I'm looking forward to the most, brand new DB bit, Disc Ball.
Disc Ball is interesting because it reminds me a lot of Emperor Fornius. If you guys remember its driver. I forgot. I think it was Drift. No, was it Drift? Oh, I don't remember. I think it was. I don't know. But overall though,
and there is our baby. Dang, kind of heavy.
Very circular though. Got that maximum Garuda look. Very stamina heavy in this case.
Notice is how smooth it is when you guys pick it up. Overall, a very, very round design. And you guys know what that means. A round design equals OP for the most part. It does feel pretty heavy, so you combine those two features together, round and heavy metal. Dude, this bay is probably going to be pretty sick. One thing that I did notice when I opened this up, and it was similar with our DranBuster, is that the metal is not that shiny. Seems to me like Takara Tomy must be using some sort of different process with the design for the metal on these new units.
Oh, I actually did not know that.
It was kind of odd at first with DranBuster, but I was thinking, okay, maybe it's a one-off. I'm not going to make any big claims or anything, but now WizardRod and DranBuster look the same out of the box. Takara Tomy could be using a different type of clear coat or something, giving it a little bit more like a gunmetal look to it, a little darker gray to the metal. Not a huge deal, obviously, because that's not really going to like affect the performance. And speaking of performance, look at these 5 blades, guys. So WizardRod features 5 small blades, but overall,
I mean, the metal coat, like, I mean,
you guys can see that at the
I don't think
blade, there's like this circular cutout in the metal.
I don't know. I don't know how to feel about the shininess factor.
They're not roller wheels or anything like that, but it does give me that same vibe. Can you guys see it?
Kinda, it's more maximum Garuda for me, just how circular it is. Because even then, oh my god, I'm blanking on all these burst names. Wow. Even then, like that version of
definitely something that would be missed by many people, and I'm sure a lot of you guys have that same sentiment. Can't wait to see this bay in battle. The smooth, round design is probably going to deflect attacks.
I don't know. I personally don't mind the gear chip not moving anymore.
I'm expecting this blade
I think personally, I think it's better. That way, you know, people don't have to constantly like fiddle with it whenever it moves.
In between height for the 5-pointed ratchet. The 70 height gives this bay a little bit of versatility. Takara is hoping that WizardRod can take on opponents that are lower and taller than it. I'm just glad that it's not at 580, honestly, because the higher you are, those attack types, man, they can get right under you and attack that ratchet. We'll have to battle a 570 and see if it's any good. Now onto Disc Ball, the brand new bit. So
It doesn't look fragile.
Looks like the main platform, the ball.
Thankfully, it does not look fragile, but even then, there's a small part of me that really, I don't know, like I feel like it's prone to breaking.
That there is no thick plastic piece in the shaft here to increase that resistance. The main gimmick of this bit is, of course, this round plastic ring that you have attached to this bit. The ring itself, of course, is not completely solid.
I wonder if this is them trying to make up for Tripio. Just imagine like this bay just can fly. Just imagine that.
The blade and is meant to generate more outer weight distribution, giving the entire combo more endurance and stamina. We're obviously going to do a test spin and everything very shortly here, but I hope that this disc does not get in the way of extreme dashes. I can definitely foresee some situations where WizardRod might be approaching the extreme line. It could be slightly tilted, and in normal cases, it would attach itself to the extreme line, but that disc might get in the way or something. It might just like rebound off the extreme line and head back towards the center.
I don't know. It looks to be like,
where you want to do an extreme dash.
I don't know. It looks to be high enough where it wouldn't be an issue, but even then, yeah, I could definitely see that.
That's just something I'm imagining. It's so cool that the bit itself resembles a top. You can just take it and spin it with your hands like this. It's like having two bays in one. All right, let's put the bay together.
Imagine soon enough. I feel like in X we're going to like soon enough get like decoy bays like how we did with
Universe Driver from Beyblade Burst, right?
Oh yeah, actually yeah, technically Universe.
If I haven't mentioned that already.
Universe actually makes a lot more sense.
Universe vibes. Look at this. Definitely.
But even then, I still think Drift to a fault. But then again, I can see Universe.
The metal's like not rugged at all. It's legit like that clear coat they have on it. Feels really, really smooth. A decent gloss to it. But yeah, that is WizardRod, guys. What do you think?
I don't mind the darker look though.
This might be the play right here when you compare them to all three of the other Beyblades. Now I haven't unboxed HellsHammer yet, but let's be real here. WizardRod is looking really good. All right, test spin, brand new.
Well, it is Multi. Multi's a bay crafter, so she knows best. She knows what she's doing. She's good at her profession, and wow.
You guys know that it's a go-to bit for a lot of.
Definitely looks very stable.
Wow. All right, a little wobbly.
Yeah, but the same could also be said for Wizard Arrow. Definitely acts a whole lot like Wizard Arrow. Like that's the main thing.
I can break like 3 minutes ish. Okay, I'm gonna launch decently hard, and we'll time it and everything. Obviously, I'll speed it up so you guys don't have to watch this base spin for like 3 minutes straight. But let's give that a try. Now, I don't have like my ideal launcher setup and everything like that. I don't even have enough space here to do my ideal launcher stance, but I'm gonna try and launch decently hard, and let's.
All right, hard launch, and then let's see how long this bay can actually spin for, because otherwise WizardRod might just be the ultimate stamina type. All right, doing good. Okay, we're doing good, at least on seconds.
All right, and stop. Wow.
2 minutes and 21 seconds. That's not bad.
We've made it past 2 minutes, pretty close to 2.5. Not bad for, just a simple try like this. Now, obviously, individual spin time pretty much means nothing in a real battle because you don't get to spin that long when you're going up against someone.
Well, no, because you're constantly being knocked around and you're constantly losing spin. So
this bay actually does have some good gimmicks that allows it to increase its endurance. 3, 2, 1.
All right, test battle. Here we go. Drawn sword versus. Okay, it's there.
Nice. Yeah,
Oh, I just got outlasted.
Taking the hits really well. Next opponent, Hell's Chain. 3, 2, 1, go shoot.
Alright, here we go. Ooh. A little bit of a dash. Ooh. Taking hits really well. It can tank hits.
Oh yeah, that's over Hell's Chain. Nice.
Wow.
Alright, here comes the big bad boss. Phoenix Wing. 3, 2, 1, go shoot.
Ooh, missed. Yeah, no, it's suffering for that.
Wow.
It can take hits well, though.
Nice. 3, 2, 1, go shoot.
Is this still Phoenix Wing? Yeah, no. It can take hits.
Very nice.
I am so surprised it can take hits like that. That is crazy to me. Ooh.
And the counter extreme dash after, so jokes. Man, solid stuff on Wizard.
That's a solid stamina type. So that was all three Beyblade X UX bays. That was, we went over DranBuster, we went over HellsHammer, and we ended off with WizardRod. Final thoughts and opinions on all three bays. Overall, the UX line is definitely shaping up to be very, very fun and very, very interesting. I don't really have too much to really say other than, well, with DranBuster, I do wish that, you know, DranBuster had more stamina to compensate for the fact that it has that Excalibur feel, so I wish they improved on that, because even in Burst, Excalibur, I feel like, which one was it? I think Siege Excalibur had, like, the most, like, impressive amount of stamina. Like, the Iron Driver definitely helped it, so I wish Excel did the same thing, but unfortunately, it looks like we didn't get that. But either way, it's good. It's a good attack type, but you just have to get those early hits in, and that's what... I think that's the only downside to DranBuster, is that you have to get those early hits in, otherwise you're just done for. HellsHammer is very interesting for the fact of that Hexa, because Hexa, it literally looks like the wackiest driver or wackiest bit. Have I called it a driver the whole time? I wonder. It literally looks like the wackiest bit that they could have for Beyblade X. However, it works very, very well. Obviously, not as aggressive as Taper or even High Taper, but even then, I feel like the more defensive approach, especially with the 3 wings, definitely help with the recoil and smash attack potential, as opposed to when it had 4 blades or even 5 blades to pretty much fend off different opponents. Now, I feel like Hell's Chain still technically mastered the whole, you know, having good offense and good defense, while for Hell's Scythe, it's just offense all the way, upper attacks every single time, while for HellsHammer, it's more passive, and really, I think it's just all recoil and not necessarily so much as smash. Now, WizardRod is probably also interesting, because Disc Ball is probably the most overpowered bit out there, because not only does it have really good stamina, but also at the same time, WizardRod within of itself is so circular that it's very good for... It is probably one of the best stamina types, and it definitely doesn't kill just like Wizard Arrow did, because Wizard Arrow could not take an attack for its life, but WizardRod looks to kind of like fix those issues and actually ends up outspinning most of those opponents. Now, of course, being a stamina type and going up against attack types, if an attack type can get early hits in, then, of course, WizardRod is still losing. But it looks to be the fact that WizardRod looks to be able to take those early attacks, so even then, you're not getting very far. So it looks like these bays are definitely an improvement over, you know, the first, the BX line, and those first batch of bays that we ended up getting. I wish that we did end up getting an evolution for Night Shield, but even then, I feel like WizardRod compensates for Night Shield, and to a fault. And we still have Night Lance as well, and even then, I'm still waiting on that manga Ratchet that we saw. I have no idea. I forgot the numbers for that Ratchet, but if that ends up being a real thing and not like an art error, then then that'd be pretty cool. But otherwise, though, all three bays are very, very nice. I love all three of them, and of course, then again, I love the main characters, and I wish to see, you know, how they bring these bays into the anime, and how, and also just, you know, where we go from here. Like, it's incredible. It is very much incredible, and I hope we get to see battles with, like, you know, HellsHammer going up against its predecessors, or DranBuster going up against DranDagger, or something crazy like that. And even then, I would love to see DranBuster go up against Cobalt Drake, or even classic battles like that. But yeah, otherwise though, that's gonna be really about it for this video. I hope you guys like this video, and tell me in the comment section below what you guys think of the UX line, and also all three of these bays. I am probably not going to do another video like this, but I wanted to do a video like this because I have other videos I want to get into, especially with the fact that the teaser and trailer for the Beyblade X dub is out, and I really want to react to that, along with the second version of the Japanese opening, and even I want to do a reaction of all of the Beyblade dub themes, and kind of like, you know, seeing where X matches up with that. So that's pretty much the videos that you'll be getting, aside from, you know, if we're going to get any other UX bays that you know, that stand out to me, or who knows, or maybe other videos. Other than that, though, that's gonna be it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Please like, comment, subscribe, do whatever you want, and I'll see you guys next video. Peace.